is Jess. I'm a musician, and my background is my mother is Nigerian Irish. Being a teenager and you question your identity and kind of where you're coming from, and especially kind of growing up in Ireland, you know, as a teenager in kind of the late 90s, early kind of noughties was when we were kind of getting a lot of immigrants coming into the country. It's when kind of people started to be like, oh, those Nigerians, and I was kind of bristling, being like, what's wrong with Nigerians? Like, I'm part Nigerian, you know. And then people would be like, oh, but you're not, you're white, like. And I, you know, and then kind of questioning why people were dismissing me as somebody who was mixed race because of the colour of my skin, even though I very much associated with being part Nigerian and also very much associated with being a person of colour. To kind of be like, do you not understand how that affects me as somebody who's mixed race? And them not really understanding why and having to have those conversations. So a lot of patience was needed, and a lot of times, not a lot of times, but sometimes, it was about walking away from certain people, you know, and that's okay. You know, if that's something you have to do, it's something you have to do. We were one of the first post-colonial countries. We were one of the first countries to lose our language. We were one of the first countries that had a culture that was separate from our culture forced upon us, you know. And so as a result, people can feel very protective over what sense of historic national identity that we have left, and that's understandable. We absolutely embrace the history of what Ireland is and the culture of what Ireland is, but also accept that we're moving forward and we're becoming multicultural as well. We have so many people in this country who are contributing, who are not stereotypically white Irish from this lineage of 900 years. You're going to see people from a multitude of different nationalities and national background, and that is where we're coming to. It doesn't mean we can't embrace our history as well.